Okay, child. They went from the most streamed, most viewed artist, most viewed tag group ever. Back in 2017, everyone was wearing a mask like Aeon Tail. Back in 2018, everybody was wearing a mask like Aeon Tail. They started the mask game. Bro, I know one of my friends got like 15 masks just from Aeon Tail back in 2017. He was selling those. But where's Aeon Tail these days?
Aeon Tail pretty much a name anyone would know. They went from songs with billions of streams to not even being a thought on anyone's mind. So where did everything go wrong? Aeon Tail been a face the world knew since like 2015, 2016. See, these two had always been dancing. They was growing up dancing. They was in school dancing. The school had a talent show. You best believe they was gonna be in there dancing. And for a while, that was just what they was doing. But a problem came up as they got older. See, with their situation, yeah, they was doing all this dancing, but they pops ain't let them have no internet. So yeah, they was dancing and was talented at it, but they couldn't really make nothing of it because they didn't have no internet. They said we was always creative. We didn't really choose one thing. When we first got into music, Tayo was a singer, Ayo was rapping, but we could also dance and win talent shows. We got more serious with dancing as we got older. We had talents our whole life, but our dad ain't let us have Wi-Fi until we got about 14 years old. He finally let us get some internet and we was able to show our talents to the world. And it was like the second they got online, it was over with because they took over. If you remember back then, you could not go a day without seeing somebody trying to dance like them on Instagram. And so for a while, they was really taking over the internet and kind of helped jumpstart the whole Instagram dancer wave back then. But how they was moving was real crazy. All the way back in 2016, like I said, they was dancing. And with them dancing, man, all these people was gonna be watching. And one of them people that happened to be watching them was Usher. One day he hit them up, flew both of them out of LA and had them little niggas performing with him at the BET Awards. And when they was with him, they was really locked in. They was really working. During that time, they said working with Usher was like a life-changing moment for him because he was really teaching them how to dance for real. They said his choreography real hard. He was the first to formally teach us choreography. He taught us to dance to every beat, every hi-hat.
It's better. To our big brother. You knew him almost for 5 years now. So it's reality. He's fun. He always wants to play Fortnite with us. Huh?
And for the tour, we had to learn that in the first 3 days. It was 12-hour days. He brought us to Tampa, the Berkeley Center, really everywhere. It all helped us prepare for when our song took off and we toured ourselves. And that song gonna be real important later on. But this one moment will put him on for real. They ended up actually being in one of his music videos. And really for a while after that music video, they was just dancing, getting money. And what getting money mean, you gonna be in getting money stores. And they ended up in the Rolly store. And what they ain't know is that this little store run was finna change their life. And when that song dropped, I'm talking about the whole world listening to it. Justin Bieber, Cardi B, everybody was just tapped in with Ayo and Tayo more than they already was.
Where we come from, all we knew was G-Shock. He pulled out the Rolexes out the safe, and they had different color faces and stuff, so we like immediately just fell in love. We were like, oh shoot, like we gotta get a Rolex. So I took a picture of him. He let me take a picture of him. I sent it to my manager, and my manager responded super fast. He said, "Get out the jewelry store right now."
Yo, we really done made a song and just cop some Rolexes real fast. It's crazy.
And like we were just being charged the whole night and just making songs on the instrumentals that they gave us on the app.
The first version is at the end of the song when I was like kind of singing it. That was how the first version was.
So it was like, I just want to rollie.
Yeah, it was slow.
Then we went to the studio. Jazzy heard it. He went in the studio, laid out the whole hook, and we were like, bro, that was like perfect. And I was like, Mateo, keep that, please keep that. Like, bro, just keep going like on the top of your voice, like just keep going.
It didn't sound right to me because my voice was like raspy.
Yeah, it was cracking.
Yeah, it was cracking and stuff, but Jazzy was like, I'm telling you, it's gonna sound good.
Who is like, well, you said like a lot of celebrities and people were like reacting to your record and stuff. What was the one where you were like, yo?
Oh, that was like last week, Justin Bieber.
Really?
Yeah, he just posted, he was just turning up to our song.
A 3 second video.
3 second, 4 second videos.
12 million views on stage.
Just turning up in Dubai. It was crazy.
That's
I was
nuts.
like, bro, Justin Bieber, he never done this before.
Were you like, yo, we're onto something, like we got this?
I mean, the song's at 70 mil now. It hit like 70 mil like a day ago or 2 days ago. So really, like, that's shocking too, cause it's just crazy.
And today, Rolly is at over 1 billion streams on YouTube, and it ain't that many songs that got streams like that. But look, the song kept going up. dance was going up. It got put in Fortnite. Then really just became a song that people would know. But look, this where the problems come, right? They dropped this big ass song that was basically impossible to top. Rolly was so big, it changed their life. And when they started getting questioned about how the song affected them, this what they had to say. It's still overwhelming. Even now, years later, it was a hit and it's still doing well. It gets millions of streams still. And it's crazy that we were just having fun and the result was that song. We made a song like that. We looking at it like we already know how to dance. We got the fans. We just tried the music thing and it went crazy. But back to what I was saying, they dropped a lot of songs. They posted a lot of dances, but the views wasn't hitting the same like they was back then. And yeah, they might have had some big songs every now and then, but it wasn't really nothing to keep them afloat in the music space. Like Rolly was just up here. The rest of their songs was right here, and that's fine because that's just how life be. But you could tell they wasn't hitting like they used to. And throughout this time period, it wasn't all good. They ended up falling out with some people, and one of which was they homeboy who went way back with a man named Haki. See, it all started because Haki was staying in their house. They was gaming heavy in the house, so they was like, all right, look, we all in here playing games. We got to get the best internet we can get. But it wasn't good enough for that man Haki. He was on the game getting mad. He was raging. He was like, oh, I'm lagging, right? So what he decided to do was go and switch the whole internet plan out the blue. Keep in mind, this is not his house. This is not his property. So while Ayo and Teo was upstairs asleep, he called up AT&T, had them people come in the house, switched the whole internet out. And what this one little situation started was a war.
Here, these don't even want to work with us because of the Key. He said we don't really work with musicians anymore after High Key. We knew after a couple months when he didn't deliver anything, he promised that he was a scam. It's his own reputation he's ruining, not ours. We found there's very little, if any, crossover between music, but for that other talk. Anyway, if you know your months, if this nigga left March 23rd, literally, and we trusted him because he's complaining about Fortnite, gaming with our friends, gaming in our house. I had Xfinity Wi-Fi set up for, what they say, 5,000 megabytes per second up and down for our gaming. Because I said, yeah, we're all serious gamers in the house. This complaining, rage quitting loud as in the basement because he's ass at games, bro. Truthfully, this is ass at games. Me and Mattel, we the truth at games. That's why we're in games. If we were to stream Fortnite, y'all be like, damn.
Wait. Drake has surprised Eminem? Didn't Drake just get passed by Kendrick Lamar? Wait, what's going on? What did he drop? I'm a bit scared. What's going on here? Drake is number 14th. What about Kendrick? What is Kendrick at? Kendrick Lamar's at 11th. Okay. Okay. Never mind.
He is trash. So this nigga complained about Wi-Fi. We trust him to get this other Wi-Fi in the crib. This nigga, then I wake up one morning, AT&T in my shit. AT&T is in my house. So I let it go. I say, all right, bet. I'm tired of rubbing my eyes, listen to this loud ass young nigga hook up this Wi-Fi. While my Wi-Fi already hooked up, I was like, oh shit. Okay. I was like, damn, bet. I'm like, bet. So that's what got us, right? Then he like, who want to be the owner of the plan? I'm like, we already got phone plans, but Key, we trust you. Wrong move. We let Key be the main holder of the plans. We got new iPhone 14s, but Key decided not to tell us the date, what the Wi-Fi was due, or the phone bill. This is reality talk right now, y'all. This is shit that a lot of people don't like to get on the gram and talk about. Like, don't talk about real life shit no more. Scared to talk about what they go through in real life. I've never been that type of nigga to not talk about shit. I would talk about it all, bro. This temporary ass life. So we trusted Key. This nigga ain't want to tell us the bill, date at all. This nigga let our phones go off. As busy and as business savvy we are, this nigga let our phones go off multiple times. And there was nothing to send the bread through Cash App. I admit it. I said, hey, a lot of shit I've been doing, I've been paying bills myself, all the logins, myself through me and Teo funds, myself for years. I've been ordering food, SUVs. We only ride in SUVs when we Uber. Me and Teo don't have our license yet. So we was whipping, we had to call SUVs, we got personal drivers, all that. Niggas was not paying bread like how we pay bread, bro. We can go get the bank statements for real, for real. It ain't nothing to get them Wells Fargo bank statements. I swear to God it ain't. I swear to God it's not. It ain't to get them statements. This really dipped March 23rd and left for months, and we couldn't even play the game no more. He turned the Wi-Fi off. He just didn't pay, so the Wi-Fi was on the lowest setting. Phones was just off. So we gave him time. We like, all right, we're gonna give him some time to respond. I got text message receipts for that too, though. I got text message receipts for that too when I said, damn, like you can't afford the phone bills and shit like that and the Wi-Fi and shit. Like, damn. Like we about to just go get our own phones and shit. So now for the people that doesn't have my number and tail number, our old numbers, that's the reason why we had to change our numbers. And this is my third phone number ever in life. Mateo had the same number since the beginning of time. Like, this is his second phone number ever in life. And when we had to exchange the other iPhone 14s for some new iPhone 14s with different numbers, I was like, all right, bet, that's cool. That's God right there too. I said, that's God right there too, because that was much needed. As much as we wanted to change our numbers, we got forced to change our numbers, and that was actually perfect. Because that eliminated so many ops and so many people that had my number, bro, and Tayl's number. Now we're damn near unreachable.
And you know, the thing is with these two, they had went way back. In the early days, they was always seen dancing together. So for them to end up in this situation, had fans feeling some type of way. One comment, damn, this sad. Haki was there from the start. But the problems just didn't stop at Homeboys. See, over the years, like with gaming, everything has just became so much more competitive. YouTube competitive, internet competitive, anything you can think of has become competitive, and so did dancing. See, to Ayo and Teo, they had always felt like dancing was just something for fun. It was just something they wanted to do. But the people around them kind of turned dancing a little too competitive for them, and that started to affect both of them.
But I feel like we be too nice. Goddamn, we be way too nice. It was always supposed to be fun. Certain think they doing shit in front of us and doing the same thing as us or whatever it is, the case is, and still calling us bro. It's some that think that they just, And we so damn humble that with this dancing shit, Memphis Jukin, I feel like it's just getting too serious. We never grew up with this battling shit, back to back, or mentality to the point where niggas wanna always battle. Like, you feel me? It ain't always about battling. With this business shit, the thing with business, when you jump out of somewhere and you don't make it out, like, nobody make it out, and you talented, dancing, music, drawing, anything, bruh, you gonna try to figure out a way to help your family. So with us, with this dancing, we dance to our favorite songs, and I'm talking about we know them. Like, nigga, imagine if you get so mad from something you can't tell nobody, and you just be like, I'm about to go make a video or something. Like, that's the type of shit you do. That was like a small little example. So long story short, I guess it's time to show y'all how to have fun again. We about to just drop on y'all niggas, man. Cause obviously, that was always the problem, like coming out of nowhere, dropping on y'all. Come from nothing, the same place others come from. This world is set up weird to the point where they're trying to divide us so bad that if you good at something and you learn something else and you run off with it or something, or whatever the case is, you will argue with your own folks. That's why it's crime on crime, because arguing and fighting to the T about the shit that don't even matter. Bro, do you even know what would happen? We all came together on some crazy Avenger Justice League anyway. Like, do you know what would happen? I've been told my niggas, I said, let's dance to our own shit. Let's move our own shit. We making everybody else rich. Everybody else rich. We making all these rich.
And to this day, they still doing their thing, dancing, dropping songs, and over the years, the two have dropped a lot of music. Now, will I get on the ox and play their music? Definitely not. But it is one big thing that's really holding their music career back. Label problems. If you go take a look at either one of their Instagrams, you see the same thing in their bios. Hashtag free Ayo and Teo. And if you look at Ayo IG, he'd say free Ayo and Teo, the mixtape. And that only means one thing, that they taking up Uzi route. If you remember a few years back before Tunnel of Take, Uzi had went on this whole free Uzi campaign, right? Basically trying to get free from the label. And the thing is, there's clips of them online talking about it back in 2017 when they first signed. Now, are they talking about the same deal they trying to get off right now? I don't know for sure. But they were saying when Rolex first blew up, it was so many different labels reaching out to them, and I guess they picked the wrong one. Now, are they as big as they was back then? Nah, but that don't really mean nothing. These two came up from nothing and changed the whole dancing scene on the internet and are still around to this day. Unlike the artist from my last video, Young Chop, he came into the game making anthems and left in a jail cell. But along the way, that man done lost so much and so many people around him. And what happened to him is on screen right now.
What an interesting video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.